Welcome back to Being the Body. I'm Divsha, aka Pamela. In this video lesson, I wanted to go to the source when I said that President Don, back in 2020, declared a national emergency for the sickness. You know what I'm referring to. It was on March 13th, 2020. I wanted to go to whitehouse.gov and show you for yourself that this is indeed documented. Then it was on March 13th, 2020. This is at the White House website. So concerning the novel coronavirus disease, COVID-19 outbreak, issued on March 13th, 2020. In December 2019, a novel, meaning new, coronavirus known as SARS-CoV-2, the virus, was first detected in Wuhan Province, People's Republic of China, causing outbreaks of the coronavirus disease, COVID-19, that has now spread globally. The Secretary of Health and Human Services declared a public health emergency on January 31st, 2020, under Section 319 of the Public Health Service Act. In response to COVID-19, I have taken sweeping action to control the spread of the virus in the United States, including by suspending entry of foreign nationals seeking entry who had been physically present within the prior 14 days in certain jurisdictions where COVID-19 outbreaks have occurred. Okay, so this is just the president explaining why he declared this a national emergency. So you see, it was on March 11th when the World Health Organization announced that it was this word right here, pandemic. Okay, so, but as for us here in the United States, it was officially announced by our leader, our president, on March 13th, 2020. As you see here. This was exactly 13 months from Purim Katan in 2019, which was February 19th, 2019. That's when God woke me up early in the morning and gave me the revelation about all of these things that were coming. It was 13 months before March 13th, 2020. So I wanted to show you this because I didn't include this in my other videos, and I should have. I should have included it in my first video, actually, but I failed to do that. So I wanted you to see it for yourself, and you're welcome to go to this website and look it up for yourself if you want to. So I hope that, I also took a picture of it on my phone, my other phone here, so you can see. I Googled it and it came up March 13th, 2020. By Proclamation 9994, the president declared a national emergency. So that was posted on February 18th, 2022. Okay, so I wanted you to see the evidence for yourself because I told you before it was documented. So you would understand that the message, the revelation that God started giving to me on February 19th, 2019 came true just exactly as God had said. It was 13 months later. And March 13th, 2020, when this was declared, when this was issued, just happens to be the 7-year anniversary of Pope Francis being Pope to the Catholic people. He became Pope March 13th, 2013. You see all those 13s? So that's what I'm telling you. The Lord started revealing to me then, Purim Katan, that the number 13 was our end time sign. that now we have entered the days of the mark of the beast. It was on the 13th day of the 12th month in 2019, so it was on December 13th, 2019, when the first blood samples in the United States tested positive for the sickness. Okay? That was on the 13th day of the 12th month. Well, when you read the story of Purim in the book of Esther, the evil Haman cast his lot, and it fell on the 13th day of the 12th month. So that was, not only did that happen at that time, but it was a prophecy for the future. The evil Haman is a symbol of the beast, the Antichrist. He's a symbol of the Antichrist. I'm going to tell you something else interesting about him. If you do some thorough research, you might discover this about the evil Haman. He used to wear around his neck a graven image. And he wanted everybody to bow to him, so that when you were bowing to him, you were actually bowing to this graven image. That's why Mordecai, the Jew, refused to bow to him. That's why. See, it wasn't a sin to bow to somebody in authority over you. When you read through the scriptures, you see all the time that even God's people would bow before kings. That's not the sin. We're not supposed to bow down before graven images. Just because you're bowing before a king doesn't mean you're worshiping him, okay? So when you bow down to a graven image, though, you are sinning against God. Okay, so that's why the evil Haman insisted everybody bow to him, because he was influenced by Satan and he wore a graven image. This is taught by the ancient Jewish sages. If you do your research, you'll find it. Okay, so the popes all do the same thing. They wear a graven image. It's called the Catholic crucifix. It's got a graven image of who they claim is Jesus, which it's not, but they claim it is. And when you bow to him, you're bowing to that graven image that's hanging around his neck. Okay, so you see the similarities there. This is all an end times prophecy. Okay, I have to get back to work. So this is just one more of my very short videos in this series, just trying to give you more evidence to make you understand that everything God has been revealing to me, we need to be paying attention to this, because we have most certainly entered the days of the mark of the beast. We entered in December 2019 on the 13th day, and now it's a countdown. And remember the words of Yeshua, who said that whoever would seek to save his life will lose it, but whoever loses his life for his name's sake shall find it. This means we are not to be afraid to lay down our life when all of this occurs. When we are confronted with worshiping the beast religion, which is man-made religion, on a false Sabbath day and false feast days like Easter and Christmas, if we stand up to that and refuse and we lose our life, we will be given the crown of life by Yeshua. However, if we cave in and try to seek to save our life by obeying the beast power, then you're going to lose your eternal life. And that's exactly what Yeshua was saying in that statement. So, okay, so I just wanted to give you this documented information. I pray you've been blessed. Shalom.